Hi, thanks for coming to open house this year. My name is Laura Pergande and I am your son or daughter's math teacher. I just wanted to go through a couple things with you quickly. Number one, this packet you should have seen hopefully by now. This is everything in it. It's the majority of our notes, worksheets, supplemental worksheets, SAT and ACT problems. I put a little bit of extra scratch paper in here for them, but I would recommend two things. One, if they haven't yet, if they could put it in a binder. And then also if they can put some extra loose leaf paper in the back, that would be helpful. So that's that. The next thing I wanted to do is go through our syllabus. So my email is up at the top. Feel free, please, to email me at any point that you have any questions or concerns, or have your son or daughter email me. The curriculum, we are in Unit 1 right now. We just started dealing with radicals and we're getting into exponents. This, just so you're aware, this will take us about into the beginning or middle of October. So this unit kind of takes a little while. Grading, we have, the majority of our grades are assessments, so quizzes and tests. We will be quizzing about once every week and a half or so, just so they're aware. So before I move on to a major concept, I want to quiz and make sure that everybody's ready. If for some reason they aren't ready, let's say that they don't do so hot on a quiz, I can help them out, and then we could do a retake. So I'll get to that in a minute, but I just wanted you to be aware of the grading scale, basically. Classwork and participation and homework, all of this counts for 20%. So participation, they, at least I would say 3 times a class period, I am asking them questions where they would need to type it in a chat box, put something on, the whiteboard that I send through to them, just so I can see what they're doing. So they should have a good amount of, chances to participate, even without talking. Some people are very comfortable and really like to talk, so I'm fine with them unmuting themselves. But if they're not, if they're a little shyer, they can always just message me, in the Zoom chat box, and, tell me their answers or if they have a question or whatever. Homework. So I think that you can't really be too successful in math without practice. So I am going to give them some homework, not an excessive amount, but they are going to be given homework the majority of the nights. Tonight was only 6 problems, so nothing major, but I would like them, to get some practice. And like I said earlier, if you want them to have even more practice, feel free. Like I said, there's a ton of extra worksheets and everything in this packet that they have. So just wanted to throw that out there if you want them to do more math. But they are going to have homework every night. A little bit more on Tuesdays, since Wednesday is their independent work day. I spoke already about participation. They so far have been awesome. So they've been verbally participating, sending me answers via, the chat box, whatever. They've been really good. Assessments I spoke a little bit about. I do a lot of formative assessments, so I might throw, a link in the chat box with 2 or 3 little check-in questions just to see if they're okay with the material for the day. Extra help. So this is probably major. I realize math is a difficult subject for a lot of people, and especially not being face-to-face or in person, it's going to be even trickier. So please, the one thing that you just have to tell your son or daughter is they need to let me know how I can help them. I can help them after class if they want to be the last one on the Zoom call, and I can work some problems with them out. I can state my lunch, I'm available. I can work with them during lunch. On Wednesdays during the morning and the afternoon office hours, they just have to contact me and let me know when they need help, and I will make time for them. Technology, this is crazy technology time right now. They absolutely, need their Chromebooks, and we Zoom. So Zooming is our class, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I typically let them in about 2 or 3 minutes before the class period actually starts. I've been working with quite a few students, from the class period before, or, having a little meeting with the teacher assistants or something. So I typically won't let them in for just a couple minutes before class starts. Excuse me. Delta Math will be assigned weekly they're going to have some homework through Delta Math. I'm going to stay away from Khan Academy for a little while, so just wanted to let some students know that. Some are huge fans and some not so much. So we're just going to focus on Delta in the beginning of the school year, and then we'll bring some Khan Academy in. Skyward, so the online grade book. I do not like to have things not in Skyward. I want everyone to know what their grades are basically at all times. So soon, once we start like having our quizzes and everything, you'll see quite a few grades going in all the time. Right now, we've only had a couple little homework assignments, so there's really not too much there. Excuse me. But Skyward, I don't like to wait to put everything in. So as soon as they do something the next day or so, it should be in Skyward. The materials. So a charged Chromebook, it's going to be really hard if they are using their cell phone. So they need their Chromebook just to navigate through all the the different things I put in the chat box, like the different websites that I'm going to take them to. So please tell them, if they think they could use their phone, that that's not the best idea. The math packet, every day they're going to need that. Some paper, I already mentioned having a binder for their packet. Something to write with. Most of them have been really good at being ready to go when class starts. A graphing calculator will be needed, but you've got some time. You've got until Halloween before we need it. So they are going to need it, but they won't be using it just yet. Excuse me. Being classroom expectations, being respectful. So now, obviously, it's a little bit different. So far, the kids are being very respectful. They are raising their hand, telling someone else that they can talk first if they wanted to. It's been good. It's been a good experience. Most of the students have been on time. I get that things can happen if they are late, because I like to start right away with class only being 30 minutes. If they're late, if they can just send me a message as to what happened, so I get if your Wi-Fi is acting up or whatever. But the 15 minutes in between classes, I'm hoping would be enough time, to get their things done, whatever those things are, and then they're ready to go when school starts. Being ready to work, I kind of talked about that already. The main thing is please help. If they need help, have them contact me. You contact me, whatever. I just need to know that they need some help, and then I will do whatever I can to try to make sure that they understand, what's going on. I really appreciate you guys listening to this. This, like I said, was a little different than being, a normal open house, but I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Let me know if you have any comments or suggestions or anything that I could do to help you or your son or daughter. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.